Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the new Louis Vuitton bag. I got this to celebrate my recent resignation from my 9-to-5 corporate law job. And so I've been using this pretty much exclusively for the past 6 weeks or so. This has been my go-to bag for the second half of the summer. It is now mid-September. So I think I've used it enough to really be familiar with it and can give you some idea of whether or not this is good for you. So let's just get started. So just some quick stats. This retails for $1,980. It measures 11.4 inches across, 6.3 inches in height, and 3.7 inches at its widest at the base. Now, when I got this, I kind of give my initial thoughts, and I've noticed that there's a trend with LV where they are renaming things. It's like they ran out of names and they're pulling names from their archives. The Boulogne was an older style bag. It looked similar to this, but it was bigger. So it was taller here, and it had the similar corners that were wrapped in leather, and it was a vachetta leather. So right off the bat, I like that this is the black leather. I am a huge fan of the monogram canvas with the black leather. I just think it's a lot more durable. It's a coated leather. You can be a lot more carefree with the black leather. The original vachetta leather wrapped all the way around each corner. And so when I worked for LV, one of our common repairs that customers would bring in for the Boulogne was that the leather corners would just fall off, or the stitching would come out, or the leather corner would need to be replaced. And obviously, if you're familiar with LV, if you replace any leather portion of a bag, the new leather is completely white or it's very, very light. And then especially because they were older bags, if they were tanned and they had patinaed already, it's not a good look. So a lot of people would get all the corners replaced, and sometimes even the leather piping. So it can get pretty pricey. Now they kind of changed this with this redesign, and instead of wrapping the leather all the way around the corners, they stopped at that piping here. And so the entire bottom part is the canvas. So if there is an issue, and let's say this needs to be repaired or replaced, first of all, it's black, so it matches right away, and you don't have to replace the entire corner. If there's an issue with the bottom piece, you can probably get this repaired. That's further down the line. Again, I appreciate in general the redesign and that it's black leather rather than the vachetta leather. So with the redesign, they changed up the straps. The original Boulogne had one long shoulder strap, and it was kind of fat and thick, and it had a wide shoulder pad. This one is pretty ingenious, I think. I mean, a lot of bags have crossbody straps, but the way that this adjusts is so cool. Okay, so this is how it adjusts. This is the bag here. I have it on the longest length because I usually wear this crossbody. As you can see here, it has the snaps on towards the bottom of the straps. So I'll just unsnap this here so you see. So it unsnaps in the middle. And then the way you adjust it is to just pull it straight down. I prefer this method of adjusting because then they snap in place and there's no long, like dangly leather strap that's hanging and getting in the way of things. I'm very short, and so when I have a shoulder strap that I have to adjust and make shorter, there's always that like long piece that's hanging on the side, and it just gets really annoying and it gets in the way. Sometimes you'll have this belt loop to hide it. Sometimes you don't, so it's just kind of dangling. But they solved it by having this kind of double adjustment with the snaps to hide it. So this is like the second length that you can adjust it to. And then if you unsnap it again, so you slide this down on the one side and snap it closed. So now you have like a double strap, and this is the shortest shoulder length that you can adjust this to. So that's the strap. I just wanted to get that out of the way because that was like probably the coolest new adjustment. They also added this pretty chain strap. I know this is LV, but if you are familiar with Dior, they refer to chain hardware straps as jewelry because it's so pretty, I guess, and shiny. And I just really like this chain strap. It's really shiny. I love the links. If you saw my recent video, I attended a wedding recently, and what I did was I unhooked this chain strap and I added it to my Dior cosmetic pouch gift with purchase bag. I attached it to the zipper pull. So I made this a wristlet using the chain strap of this LV Boulogne. So I like that you can change the straps up and use it on other bags. If you remove this completely, you can just use this, the LV Boulogne, make it a little dressy. I actually, if the wedding were local and I didn't have to fly in, I would have used this entire bag itself to the wedding as my, purse, because I think it's small enough. That's the other thing. So the profile overall, I love that it is really wide at the base, so it holds a lot, but then it tapers up at the top, so it's really comfortable to wear under your arm and as a crossbody, when it's kind of laying against your hip, if you have this on the longest length. Zippers aren't really exciting, but as far as zippers go, these are pretty cool zippers. I think they're really oversized and chunky. They remind me of the Marc Jacobs era, like oversized hardware. And I like that it's double zipper, so that whichever side you wear this on, you can opt to have the zipper opening on one side. Now, okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but you know when you're wearing your purse on your shoulder and then you want to get into your purse without taking it off your shoulder? So let's say I'm wearing this like this. If I just want to get in here and grab my phone, I don't want to have to like go in here and open the zipper from this side. I can just open it from here, see? And then you can just go in and grab your phone really fast. Now let's get to the inside. This I would say is probably one of the few cons of the bag. The inside of a purse with a kind of a narrow opening is black. It is a black hole. You can't see it inside. Yeah, look, see, I'm even shining a light and you can't see it in here. It's hard to pick up, so it's hard to see. So I have to literally shine a flashlight so you can see what's inside. You can see that it is the just plain black canvas fabric lining. There's one slip pocket right here, and that's it. So yeah, it's hard to see. I hate when the inside of a purse is black. I can't see anything. Louis Vuitton made in Paris. And then because this is one of the newer styles, it no longer has a date code. So I don't know when this was made. So yeah, I would have preferred a lighter color with the older style LV canvas bags. The interior is closer to a brown. It's kind of in between this LV color, like a tan saddle brown, like a caramel color. And so it's a lot easier to see inside. I just personally, I don't like when it's a black abyss of an opening of an interior bag. The other con of this, it just has the one slip pocket inside and then that's it. There's no outside slip pocket for a phone. If I could install an outside slip pocket for a cell phone on every single bag, I wish I could do that. That's always my #1 pet peeve, because you're on your phone multiple times a day. You know, if you're running around, it just is so much easier. If there's a slip pocket on the outside of the bag, you can just stick your phone in there. It's so much easier than having to open up the bag with a zipper. First world problems, yes, but that's just something that I always find to be a con. Another kind of a neutral function of this bag is this weird D-ring on the strap. Okay, it's hard to see if you have it here, but here, let me adjust this so you can see what it looks like when it's against the leather. Okay, I adjusted this back to the longest length for the shoulder strap, so it's a lot more obvious when you look at it from here. This strap, right at the end of the adjustable part, has a D-ring, just a random D-ring hanging off of it. These are usually inside of a bag, and then just most recently with the multi-pochette accessory, they have this, and then they clip the, coin purse on here, the round coin purse. What is the purpose of this? Are you supposed to add your own keychain to it and hang it from your shoulder strap? Because it would be right under your hair or on your shoulder. I don't know. I guess you could. I would not do that. So it just is a really random piece of hardware in the middle of a black shoulder strap. So I'll do a quick what's in my bag so you can see, and even though it's kind of hard to see because it's black inside, but I usually put my phone here in the slip pocket on the inside. And then I try to have this mini pochette accessory fit in my bag. It's just easy when you're switching up bags. This has all my daily essentials and it fits really easily. I have my Chanel O case with this basically functions as my wallet. I have a pair of sunglasses from Key. And then I have my keys here. This is a Prada 6-key holder. This is very similar to the LV 6-key holder. And then I have my car key hanging on the bottom because it doesn't fit. So this fits right in here. And then this is my perfume of the day. I always bring this with me. It's a travel spray of Chanel Chance au Tendre. So that fits in here. So there's a lot that fits in here. The sunnies are standing upright. Phone is in the slip pocket, and then everything else fits in here. And then it zips up easily. And there you go. So you still have the shape of the very wide base and the tapered top that fits under your arms. So this is it on my shoulder on the chain strap, just so you see. And then this is the longest crossbody length. So that's how it fits. It hits me right on my hip, which is how I prefer to wear this. And so it's really comfortable because then, it's kind of like right here, you can put it in front of you to be more secure. But yeah, so if I need my phone, I can just open this up and grab it right away. Bam. And then stick it back in the slip pocket right here. So when I'm running around, this is how I've been wearing it. It just is very easy. I like to have this kind of chain strap dangling just as more decorative, but you can remove it if it gets in the way. So this is it with the strap adjusted to the middle length. And then the shortest length looks like this. So again, because there is no excess strap hanging off, there's nothing dangling in the way, it just snaps in place. This is so cute. I really like this. Yeah, really cute. So yeah, that is the LV Boulogne. I love it. I would recommend this. It's a great mom bag. It's a great just running errands bag. If you're familiar with the older style Boulogne, let me know what you think of the two and how the new one compares with the older style. So I hope you enjoyed this review and what's in my bag of the new LV Boulogne. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye.